Hey, Gil, where can you find us a day early?
At the Himalaya app.
There it is, Himalaya. Download the Himalaya app. Follow us for exclusive first access. Himalaya is a brand new podcast app where you find every single podcast you love and future favorites. Whether you're a podcaster or a fan, Himalaya has your back. Discovered personally curated plays and show your favorite podcasters love with the Himalaya tip jar. It's free, it's the easiest to use, and they're adding cool new features every single day. Go to the App Store, download Himalaya, and don't forget to follow No Chill Podcast.
Yes, sir.
On this episode of the No Chill Podcast, we got him back. Nick Young returns once again with a lot to say. If we know anything about Gilbert and Nick, they go way back, and they've been going at each other since day one. Frenemies, brothers, teacher, protege, whatever you want to call it, these two are destined to be linked together forever. This time around, Nick lets us know what he's got his eye on this year in the league, what he's getting into next, and what it takes to have true swag. Also, with Gil's recent Big Three news, could we see these two on the court together again? Well, before that happens, we do know they're in the gym together, so it's about time we know what they're working on. It's the No Chill Podcast. Remember, we're out early exclusively on the Himalaya app. Be sure to download and subscribe to get every episode as soon as we drop them. Of course, you can find us wherever you get your podcast. And look out for more on the No Chill channel on YouTube. Gil, we have the swag champ returning to the podcast.
You need me, man. You need me, man. You need me, man. Hey, man. Hey, look. I'm back, baby. Look, we should just call this the Swaggies.
Hey, first of all, the only reason you back is because you got a job last time you came on, so you figure you can come on now and get a job next week. I know how you think, Nick.
Okay, I want to just show the help, just talk trash with you. I ain't doing
Yeah,
that.
yeah, you got a job, and now you thought, like, oh, shit, if I get back on there.
No. Leave me alone. I'm talking about job.
With his out of work ass.
Let's talk about this one-on-one we had the other day. I'm out of work, but let's talk about this one-on-one we had the other day.
Look, I just came off the stomach flu trying to get my body back and trying to get my little workout. It's my first workout. And you want to try to take advantage of me.
Look, you don't want to call me. Meet me at 360. Let's go right now.
Yeah, I didn't think he was going to. I didn't think he was close. That motherfucker was around the corner.
I was just sitting and watching TV. I didn't have nothing to do with it.
He was waiting for the call.
I was waiting for him.
All right, so there were no cameras there. Did anybody capture videos? Do we have proof of this? Did it happen?
I ain't gonna lie.
saw the before and the after.
Listen. I ain't gonna lie. Look, he scored.
Okay. Yeah, he said 6 quick ones.
No, because the nigga
He
was making layups.
No. Come on, Gil.
You made 3 layups.
I blew by you. I did the move. You were stuck. You couldn't move.
Nah.
Ain't my fault. He tried. Tell the truth.
Nah, when we play one-on-one, we just shoot little jumpers, hit little jumpers here and there. You know. Nah, he wanted to go like
he was 100%. You were at like 80. Nick was at 100%.
He was 100%.
Yeah.
He was going 100%.
Going 100%.
I was going 100%.
He was going 100%. I was sick. I had to stop every basket to get water.
You called me out, man. I don't care what you on. You called me out, man.
The problem ain't that he won. The problem is I came off sickness, ain't played basketball in 4-5 years.
You just told the big three that.
And I got
when I come for you.
I got
Let's
full.
go.
I got
Nick, that's not till June.
No, but he got
till
waking up
June.
every day in the morning getting spot shots.
Spot shots.
Get your 1,000 up a day.
4
Yeah,
buckets.
I gave him 1,000.
Gave him 4 buckets.
Yeah, there we go. So the offense is
4 out
still
of
there.
10. 4 to 10. Yeah, okay. You give. Of course, you supposed to give me at least 1 or 2 or 3. You give it a ring. I'll bite you. You can't give me that. You ain't. Hey man, I don't want to. Don't call me about no big three. You can't give me 4. You can't give me 4.
Well, speaking of the big 3, man, I need a guard.
There we go.
And since your ass ain't in the NBA, you know, you might as well come on and play. Starts in June, baby. I'm gonna put the same pressure Ice Cube put on me.
I didn't put that much pressure on you because you was like, I'm in.
I know.
I'm in.
Come on, I ain't got the ball. I ain't got the ball or the shirts for you.
I'm gonna give y'all money. Y'all better come for me. I'm going like I'm going for 100 million.
Hey man, so listen, you gonna come on and play, man? We can fuck them old niggas up.
Give me some money, man. I told you, man. 64.
No, the problem is you want my contract and yours.
Hey man, you wanna win, right?
Man, listen, for child support purposes, listen, My money go to charity, brother. I don't make nothing.
That's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
I don't get a dollar. I don't get a dollar. My shit going to charity.
Think about how big that'll be.
What?
Swaggy and Gilbert.
That's what I'm talking about. So you trying to take the money out of the charity?
No.
Look, man, look, I'm gonna talk to Cube for you, man. I'm gonna talk to Cube. Make you the highest paid up in there, baby.
That's all I'm saying, man.
Okay, that's all. You hear that,
Give me some
Cube?
of your checks,
He
too.
needs to be the highest paid. If he's the highest paid, we got him.
I'm in the building. I only want to play for one team. What's the name of it?
The enemies, baby.
Yeah.
It's kind of like your.
I'm not going in no draft pool.
It's kind of like your shit, you know.
Yeah,
most hated.
Most hated
You know what I mean?
enemies.
The
I'm not
most
going in
hated
no
be the
draft
enemies.
pool. Got to play with a bocce.
Hey, speaking of most hated, how come you ain't never give me no motherfucking gear?
Cause man, you like really most hated. Like I can't.
I'm really the most hated. Like I should
like,
have
the other
that
day,
gear.
like I was just going on Instagram, and I seen you picture of you talking about
Tristan?
Chloe.
Yeah, because they be trying to tear down an NBA man. My dude, like, come on, man. We NBA players, man. We know we get bitches. We know we get bitches, man. Don't try to tell the world that he cheated. Girl, he done fucked 100 bitches. he done fucked 100 bitches.
No,
you just found out about 2. Come on. Every little city we go.
Area codes.
Woo!
You seen her do that little thing?
Huh?
You see her come out and say what happened?
She gave her side of the story.
Who did? The Jordan girl?
Yeah.
Who cares?
She said it was only a kiss.
Cool. Kiss his dick.
Nah, she said like he just kissed her out of nowhere though. That's what I was like kind of mad.
Man, everyone always. I hate when people do something and then they try to retract it.
Yeah.
Like, look, if you kissed the dude or you
Own
got
it.
smashed
Own
out,
it, right?
just okay, and shit.
He said he kissed me goodbye. I don't know where it came from. He just kissed me goodbye.
Man. Hey, man, listen.
But it's been a good week for me though, man.
It has?
Yeah.
You see me everywhere with Will Smith, Big Willie. I killed you in 1-on-1. What else I did? Kevin Hart. I talked about you though. I always bring you up. I gotta bring my friends because I can't go to the top without my friends. I can't make it without them.
Yeah, you did. You did do the coldest balls.
The coldest ball.
How you get on that?
I'm a star, man. Swaggy P, baby. You know.
Nah, because that's some bullshit. I got to speak to Ken about
Yeah.
that. Because
That's your guy too.
Yeah, our kids' best friends. So we at the soccer field all the time talking jokes. And then we play poker together. And the fact that nigga didn't put me on the
Y'all do too
goddamn.
much together. That's what it is. You poker together. Y'all like, me.
Like, I want to be on the coldest balls. I got shit to say on there.
You got
You might say
punchlines.
too much. You might say too much. That's what it is.
Hey, that's no fun. That's what he be saying. It's like, yeah, you gonna get me fired.
Yeah. You're not a good. I could be commercial and I could come over here and like talk trash with you. Like I got both sides love me. Like
I do listen. I do like the little thing with Barry Davis. I like that.
You like that?
Yeah,
I was acting, baby. I'm about to do my thing, man. I don't need the NBA. I'm like a star. I'm an actor. I'm Swaggy P.
He's got charisma, but Gil has charisma too. Speaking, he did Adidas commercials,
charisma
EA
is
Sports
too
commercials.
Dark though. He like too dark. Like he'll talk about your mama coochie and all kinds of crazy stuff.
That's real.
He too dark though. like you do good in like what's that like golf? What they call it? They self and they like do the dress up in like black and white like.
Mass singer.
Yeah.
What?
You do good like in golf. You know, you don't know what I'm talking about. Look it up.
I didn't go to special ed. I went to regular classes, so I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Golf, like the rock band people, they be doing like crazy stuff. Like they talk about your mama and all that crazy. It's on Comedy Central. Look it up.
Oh, okay.
Look it up.
Okay, we'll look that up. But you know,
You should supposed to know this. You white.
You're
yeah.
supposed to know this, man. You
Wait, I don't.
You're supposed to
Marilyn
know.
Manson type man.
How about Gil's swag level?
Shit.
Where we at right
swag
now?
level? Depends on what you're talking about. Like clothes, he can never address.
We know. Let's work backwards, right? We got confidence. You got something to work with there. You got confidence.
No. It's different. It's like, he's just
Tell the man you have confidence. He knows.
No,
got confidence.
Pretty
on
sure
the
he
court.
learned
on
it from
the
you.
court. Like,
He's the man on the court. Off the court, like I said, you got stars on the court like him. You got the Kobe's. him. They the stars on the court.
But he's not
off the
afraid to
court-
say anything that comes to his mind. That's confidence.
But off the court, like he just
Okay, let's go there with
Because
it.
he's into fashion.
just another dude passing by, just another dude passing by. Oh,
You gotta remember this era versus our era. Our era, we wasn't really. We wasn't. Now you know how you get off the bus. They dress for that moment. You know, these guys is dressing for that moment of the bus coming to the arena.
Man, you know, I did that.
Like
I did that.
Like half the time I was in the arena.
Wait. Is he the first?
I did that. Swaggy P. I did that.
Like that's what I said. I did, like that's what they were. They were too busy trying to look good. That little 5 minutes.
That's the big
But Nick,
thing,
you
though.
look good. You play good.
Yeah, you look good. You play good.
Like I didn't want to be
They
seen
good
by the
for, like,
camera. I was already in the gym shooting, working out.
You know, it's more than just basketball now. You know what that's saying? I'm more than an athlete or something like that. Yeah,
I mean, look what it did for him.
right.
Look what it
Made
made
me a
him.
star.
Kevin Hart, Will Smith.
Big Willie, I'm in a movie on Netflix coming up, baby. Look, man, check me out, man. Little old me. Your protege from 2 years going to the strip club with you to you shooting me with paintball guns to me taking the rap for you when you was getting in trouble to you bringing turkeys and everything, getting kicked out the house and having Thanksgiving with me. Made me a star, man. You kind of helped me too, though. I learned a little bit from you.
Hey man, listen, fuck all that Netflix and Will Smith and all that, man. What happened in Denver? Why you ain't stay up in Denver? That's what we care about. Like, you got a job, you got a NBA job, you know, and
It just wasn't the right situation, you know.
It's a fit.
Yeah,
Comes down
the
to
fit. Like,
you know what's so funny?
like,
Everyone,
everybody was like, it was like an injury exception. Like everybody, once they came back, I was like, no.
you know what I hate about the NBA, like the little slogans and shit. You know, sacrifice, win championships. We'll look out for you. And then half the people on Golden State team that won championships ain't even got no motherfucking job. Shit.
That's how they do you.
They sacrificed to come over there. And then, I guess averaging 1 and 2, motherfucker, nobody wanted their ass after. They got a ring. Hey, did you ever get your ring yet?
Nah, I'm supposed to go up there in like a couple weeks.
What? Nah, because I know it sounds like a joke, but usually you're supposed to be on a team, and when your team go there, they present you with the ring. So, like, was you going to buy a ticket?
Nah, they used to, you know.
You going to buy a ticket?
Nah, man, I'm just gonna get my ring. I need the ring.
I'm just saying, was it the
it.
fan night? I mean, what they go?
Yeah, it's fan night. I got my own bobblehead. I got a bobblehead.
Bobblehead night.
Yeah.
Oh, it's bobblehead night for you?
Bobblehead, get him a ring.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit, that's cool.
That is cool. See that you get your own spotlight.
Your +1? Could I cut?
Nah,
You don't want me to show up, huh?
going live on
Hey, listen, because you remember I called you with the ring. I said, yo, this ring coming y'all got, that shit is hot.
I
You
ain't
ain't
seen
still
it yet.
see it yet.
Yeah, then you know.
You ain't seen nobody with it? You ain't seen JaVale's, nothing?
Did he get his? Because I didn't think he was at that game, right?
Yeah, he got
just
it.
got it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nah, this
So
ring,
you're the only one left.
Yeah.
this ring is hot, though. I ain't even gonna lie. This ring, reversible and shit like that. Shit nice.
Like it spins?
You ever came close to getting a ring? You always lost to LeBron the first round. That's crazy.
Nah, I only really played 2
You
playoff
only
series.
really lost every time to LeBron.
Nah, I only played 2. I played
Not like this.
Chicago.
That
I played
time.
Chicago.
We got
and then that time. That was it.
That time. What
You did
time?
last.
there's
You
only
did
two
this
more.
last time.
What time, though?
He wants to do the foul.
You
said
said
that's all you
that
gonna do.
time. What'd you say?
Nick, you brought this
What
up last time.
though?
The time they beat us. That was the only time. I didn't
What
play the
time?
second and third
You said
season.
that time when I tapped you. You said that time when I tapped you.
Yeah, that was the second time I lost.
Oh,
That was it. I didn't play the third and the second and the third. I was
You
hurt
did.
already.
You
I was hurt.
You came back, man.
I was hurt.
He beat you like 3 times.
He beat the Wizards 3 or 4 times.
You was on that team, Gilbert.
I was on the team, but I wasn't playing.
That you did.
When
You
Soldier
came
Boy
back.
came out and did
Yeah,
all
that's
I
when you
wasn't
got the
playing.
111.
I wasn't
After
playing.
that.
I wasn't on the court.
That shit was.
I
Gilbert.
wasn't on the court. When they was doing all that.
I remember. That was my rookie year. That was my
I
first
wasn't
time
playing-
going to the
No,
playoffs.
I wasn't
ever.
playing. I played 2 games. That was it of that series.
Thank you. You got smacked. They killed you.
I wasn't playing.
It was a sweep. Of
I
course
was
you wasn't
hurt.
gonna play.
I was
You
hurt.
lost the
I
3
was
in a
hurt.
row.
It's coming off
hurt.
injury. Wasn't the same hibachi.
Shit, that ain't been the same since.
But then we also saw when after Denver, you were playing in Calabasas and he came to your game.
Yeah. That was before.
It was like a
That was
fan club.
before.
Was
That
before?
yeah.
What?
You,
You
playing
came to my-
you went IG live.
When I was playing
Yeah.
the adult league.
You wouldn't leave him alone.
Oh, he was trash, man. Because I played in that same adult league, and I averaged like 38,
Man,
40.
you can't. How I'm trash and I smacked you every time? You know you ain't never beat me when you was a real hibachi to middle
You never
hibachi.
seen a real hibachi. You weren't even in the league. You came in when I was hurt already.
Oh, I got water right here.
I was already hurt.
Oh, man, I've been beating you all your life, man. Golly. That's one thing I can say. That's my trophy. Have you ever beat me in one-on-one?
We've never finished a game
Have
in
you
one-on-one.
ever beat
We've
me
never
in
finished a
one-on-one?
game one-on-one. You quit.
Have
We
you
quit.
ever beat me?
Every time I get ready to beat you, you quit. Every time you get ready to beat me, I quit.
You never came close to beating me. You has never been ahead.
Again, Gil, if there's not video,
This is
we
some
have no
sad,
proof.
This is some sad shit.
Nick, that's what you have to do.
boy.
Have
This
someone
is
film
sad
this.
shit, boy.
But look though, man, long as if he
This
in
is
the big
sad
three together,
shit.
man, if he playing together, man, you know, I like to play with you, man. That's the only reason.
Because you know I'm going to give you the ball.
Nah, I just like to see you out there. You know, you like a big brother, like seeing you out there, like, oh, dog, I'm playing with Gil again. Like, we about to go on roads, go to the strip club again, like we used to. Get back on the road like we used to.
I ain't going to the big three to go to no strip clubs, brother. That ain't my life no more. Okay?
I got the text messages.
I got a text message, man. Hey, big three, baby, where all my hoes at? Where all you dusty bitches at? Come out of the Woolworths.
What cities do you go
I'm
to?
coming back on the road, baby. Where y'all at?
What's the
Because for sure I'm going to be the finest nigga on the big three, so you know all the ladies is for me.
Where we going? Like, if I do
No competition. I'm the finest nigga in the big three. They need to promote that. They need to promote that. And they want to get the ladies in the arena. They need to promote that. I don't know who y'all put on your flyers.
Oh man, who is it? Oh, they got some nice young. They got Frank Nitty coming. I seen that.
Oh yeah. I see Frank entered.
Yeah, so it's gonna.
You know, since they
be
put that
nice.
age of 27, a lot of young players is coming in now.
So you got a guard like Frank Nitty though. Like you ready for that? Yeah, I'm just saying, like you can't,
Listen,
it's early.
I done played defense when I was younger. Okay. So I ain't got to worry about guarding him. I play offense,
And
baby.
the strip club a little too much, man.
I play
Come
offense,
for me
baby.
like that again.
I play offense, baby.
Yeah, that's the thing when you guys played the other night.
Yeah.
He's not a defender.
Killed him. I see it.
He
Like,
still get his shots off, right?
Yeah,
The percentage will get better.
like he was. I thought he was like, cause he get your 25 up, day 31, up 6'8".
That's
yeah.
my shooting.
I'm back, baby, losing 25 pounds. I'm back.
Yeah, one step at a time.
Ice Cube, I'm gonna be playing like $100 million when I get out there.
I got 4 months.
Right.
So he called me. What's up? I'm back into y'all killer. You see my move? You see that move between the legs? Bop, 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 bop. Come see me right now. Okay, let me see you, Mr. Hibachi. I went up
Nick showed
there,
up right away.
Showed up. I made sure. I was like, yeah, I'm here now, ready. He goes, oh, damn, you thirsty? You see me go bop, bop, bop on this to that.
That nigga so thirsty to come get me, boy. That nigga,
He said, damn, you thirsty? You here before me? You thirsty? Talking crazy. Yeah. What is
Gil, he just wants a shot.
That's all. That's what it was. He figured. Oh, I know he was sick. I know he ain't been working out like that, so I'm gonna just bust his ass real quick, talk a little shit. You know.
It's like, you know,
I got the June, baby.
Like when the big brother,
Yeah, it's
the
like,
little brothers start being better than the big brother.
It's like
I have to,
Karate
You ain't
Right.
better than me.
killing you, Gil. I'm gonna
We just got different games. We just got different games.
That's all
brother.
offense, though. I think you guys on the same team.
yeah.
All offense.
But it ain't gonna be no same team if it's the money. Ain't.
No, we're gonna.
You need this partnership.
We got
You're
it.
gonna
We
go
got
60-40,
I got
right?
you. I got you. I got you.
He could throw in a recruit.
I got you, baby.
Ain't gonna be nothing to split.
I got you, baby. I'm gonna treat you better than Denver
Yeah,
did.
it's like Gil. It's like you have a recruitment trip, right?
I'm gonna treat them better than Denver did.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna treat you better than they did over there. Okay. I got you, baby. All the shots, all the tips. Have your own little Nick Swaggy P section, everything. I got you.
Sell most hated gear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, I got you like LeVar
about
Ball,
you?
baby. Got you like LeVar Ball. Come up to the pop-up shop.
Did he what happened? Did he shoot his shot too fast? Like talk trash too fast? The dad when he thought Ball was about to get traded. All right. Can Ball come back and ball?
For the Lakers?
Yeah.
Nah.
It's over.
He just ain't the. I mean, he's a good point guard. He's a good guard. I mean, gets the ball up the court, pass the ball to open men. But the fact that he's not an aggressive player where he can create shots for everyone else, I would have kept, Russell. Because he's so aggressive that everyone can get open because everyone has to stop the ball. The fact that, Lonzo doesn't attack anyone to force anyone to double him is, what Lakers started to realize, like, we'd rather deal with Rondo and just, get rid of you for something else.
I think that hurt his confidence when they brought in Rondo.
Right.
So he's like,
I think he need his own team. I think he needs to go and.
I think he needs to know what he's great at. I think he knows he's a two guard that just passes the ball well.
Because he don't.
Yeah, he doesn't score.
He don't look to shoot that way.
But that's what I said. So if you don't look to shoot as a two guard, if you don't look to shoot as a point guard, how are you supposed to get anybody open? So now I just pass you the ball. What you gonna do? I'm gonna do my own thing. I still gotta bop bop bop. The point of having shooters around you is you creating open shots for them. So the fact that I gotta give you the ball and you still gotta bop a dude, what do you need me for?
I think he still needs to go to like Phoenix or Orlando or something and get his chance to like shine and.
Phoenix.
What's he gonna do like with Booker? Because
Booker's gonna be like, just give me the ball. Give me the ball.
But still, it's not like so much limelight, and plus he could beat him. I think he need a fresh start, like the hoop, because he could hoop. To me, it didn't go nowhere. To be honest, the game don't leave.
But like you see, like how Trae Young looks.
He started off rough too a little bit.
No, but he was still getting there. You can see, like, okay, he has potential to do something. There's never been a game where you be like, all right, Zoe's about to be.
Yes. And plus, they don't give him as much freedom as they give Trae Young. I love Trae Young.
No, that's his game. But that's Trae Young's game. That's not Zoe's game. Zoe is, I get the ball, rebound, pass it up, get it back. He's coming, passing
like
him.
a Jason Kidd is what they want him to be.
But he's not Jason Kidd.
No, not yet.
But as I said, Jason Kidd was a passer. He was a freak of nature. So he's driving, he's creating, he's passing, he's doing this. Zoe just sits at the top of the key and just hot potatoes.
He could push that thing though.
Push it to the top of the key. And then pass it to you.
You think that's personality though? Like Jay Kidd was like an alpha dog. I'm not gonna be a scorer.
I think it's just his style. And
But you think who they had? Remember
Jason
they had
Kidd also didn't have the best player in the world playing with him neither.
Remember they had
They
Jim
did.
Jackson.
They had Jim Jackson and Mike Mashburn.
Mashburn compared to LeBron.
Of course, but I'm just saying at those times those two dudes was all-stars.
Yeah,
but still LeBron demands so much, and that's a lot of pressure.
I said it when LeBron got there, his stats numbers was gonna go down.
Yeah.
but you think it's more of a character fit, right? Like
Yeah, I think this summer the Lakers is not gonna need him.
you don't look good right now.
Kuzma might be out there. I mean Ingram, but that's how the NBA is. By the time you hit your third season, you should be tapping into all-star performance. So everybody wanted to get him traded his first 2 years when he was only 18 years old. Mm-hmm. Now he's in his third year and he's tapping into his ability. So the fact that you do have a rising star, I don't see how the Lakers get rid of Ingram this summer.
Yeah.
Like he's showing that, oh shit, he's tapping into his ability.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, Kuzma's better. Yeah, but Kuzma's 23. Ingram's 21. So, this one is already, ceiling is already out. You have a solid guy in Kuzma, so you get rid of him while he has that that name that, people like. But I don't see him, I don't see Kuz, part of the Lakers' future for the long run.
And you see Ingram, I think they all mentally messed up, but I think Ingram's coming out that shell that he was in.
I think that helped him
Yeah.
because now he's a little pissed off.
Yeah. I
He's
think
way
it's
more
like-
aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, but that's what it takes, though. It's, I guess you got Kobe. When you come in, Kobe's on the team, and then you got your first year by yourself. But your first year by yourself, you're still 19, 20. You still don't know what to do. Yeah. And then boom, LeBron comes in on your third year. And then you're still trying to play that little, what do I do role, and then your ass about to get traded. You're like, oh shit, let me take this shit serious.
That's why Trae Young. He said he's in a great place right now because he has no one in his way. They're letting him be free.
Yeah, I mean, but that's how it is. But that's how it is when you're young anyway.
4 overtimes.
But that's
4
how
overtimes?
Yeah. That's how it is when you're young anyway. You get on the team, you become a star, you do your thing, and
So
then
who
hopefully
rookie of the
they
year?
do.
They gonna give it to Luka because the hype in the beginning.
If Trae comes on though, I think
Trey
he'd
comes
get it.
on at the end. It might be one of those things where it depends
He's balling.
it depends on what the
He had
numbers look like.
36, 36.
I said it
40.
depends on what their numbers look like. If they're really close, they'll probably do Cole.
But to me, I think like Luka had a better core like team group than Trae Young in the beginning.
Not now though. Yeah,
Not now.
They're
That's-
both like not
now
in
it's
win
like
mode.
okay.
So you can put up good numbers on a bad team. That's really
I mean,
where
usually
both
that's
of
what
them
you're
are
supposed to
at.
do anyway.
But yeah, for Luka, for sure, it's gonna.
I hate when people. I hate it when
somebody
people say that. Oh, he only put numbers up on a bad team. What the fuck do I supposed to do? Fucking dummy. Shit.
I'm supposed to suck too.
Somebody got to do it, right?
Yeah, somebody
Somebody got to get a bucket.
But eventually, like they'll come back down to earth if they get help. Like if for Luka, he's got Porzingis coming there next year. It's gonna
I
be
mean,
different.
the better Luka's team is, the better Luka looks.
Yeah, that's
Right.
what I'm saying.
He's the type of player that looks very good on very good teams. I mean, he's still a standout on a bad team, but when you put better players around him, his skill level heightens because he's been playing professional.
Because he had a
Trey just plays.
yeah.
He's used to sorry ass teams where he gets to just chuck the shit. His whole college career or his shit 1 year.
1 year.
But I think their whole team just young too, though. Atlanta
Yeah,
is young,
I mean, he's the guy on that team. He knows he's the one that can create his own shot. So, even though he's the rookie, he looks around like, well, shit, I'm the only one who can really get that thing going. So
I wish
now
I
he's
had
probably at the point where, oh, I need to take 20, 30 shots.
Yeah.
And what if Nick had that?
I wish I had that when I was a rookie. I had this stupid motherfucker next to me.
What?
Huh?
You lucky we drafted you, brother.
I didn't want to go there. Now look at them. That's
you
bad. I told you they got bad karma. I'm happy too. Stupid ass.
You lucky, bro. You lucky we got
Try
you,
to do my
bro.
man like that.
Huh?
Try to do my man like that. Now look at their ass. Look at them dumbass wizards. They was talking bad about me and all kind of stuff. Look at you. Yeah, drink this water.
Silence.
Karma is crazy. I'm telling
That
you.
is that's a real thing, huh?
Yeah, karma is crazy. It was bad mouthing me, trying to blackball me, kicked you out the league.
They ain't kicked me out of the league.
They kicked you out
How'd they kick me out of the league, Nick?
because they were trying to get that money
I
back.
played on Orlando. I played for Memphis. They kicked me out. You know what kicked me out, Nick?
They kicked you out.
You know what kicked me out?
You was kicked out for 1 year, came back, played with Orlando, came back looking crazy, beard, hair looking like you was on the corner acting for change. And then you helped me that year. That was my year.
Yeah, that was your year. Yeah, I was done. I was going. I was out of there.
Yeah.
Then I went to Orlando.
And then it was over.
And then that motherfucker wanted to play mind games with me. And then I went to
So
Memphis.
thank you. You couldn't take
Then
that.
I went to Memphis.
You couldn't take my life.
And then I went to
And see, and
I
you
went to
stopped.
Memphis.
You stopped.
No, then I
No,
realized
everybody can't take the mind games in a life.
it wasn't about the mind game. It's like, wait a minute, why I need to keep playing hard and they owe me $88 million? Why do I need to keep playing hard at these fucking mind games with these stupid ass coaches and I get $88 million, okay? You want me to sit on the bench? Huh? Or you put me in the game and sub me out? I can do that shit at home, motherfucker. I can sit on the couch, sub.
You don't like being a 6 man?
I wasn't no 6 man.
Where were you?
I was like 15. I don't know what the fuck that nigga did with me, okay?
In Orlando?
He put me in, I scored 3 buckets, he subbed me out, sit me there for the rest of the
Oh, he
goddamn
got
game.
so mad at me.
I was like
They wanted me to kill you.
You know how Anthony Davis is right now? They just sit him in the fourth quarter for no goddamn reason. Just sit him there. Just sit. That mean you ain't trying to win. No, just sit him on. And that's what they was doing to me.
Orlando ain't been the same neither.
So I said, you know what? I don't need to run up and down for these people no more, baby. Just send me that
check. A lot of people can't take the mind game.
I couldn't.
I know you couldn't.
Nah,
I got tired of it.
But as I said, if it ain't about basketball, I ain't want nothing to do about it. So, after Memphis, it's like, I just go to China, have fun in China. Got hurt, and then I was like,
It took you some time. You had to figure things out.
You keep getting injured. I mean, that's why I'm all for Derrick Rose. You keep getting injured mentally, you start losing a part of yourself. And I just was like, you know what? I don't want to do another surgery anymore. So
and you couldn't since you couldn't do what you used to do. You didn't think there was a point to it, but you still
for the NBA. When the mind game started coming in the NBA, I was like, I was done. I just walked.
Yeah, once they start blackballing you, kicking you out and shit.
They can't blackball money, baby.
They could.
They wanted their money. They want their money, so they was going. They was Doc Rivers tried to invite me to the camp.
It's over for you, man.
No, Doc Rivers invited me to the camp, but they just signed J.J. Redick. They signed J.J. Redick, and I'm looking at the team like, you got J.J. Redick and Crawford. What am I? I'm not going in to sit on the bench.
Kick his ass out.
Wasn't right fit. Like we talked.
Ain't never been a right fit.
But speaking of money, we should talk about Robinhood.
Robinhood? What happened to Robinhood?
That's right. Robinhood, it's an investing app, Nick. Lets you buy and sell stocks, ETFs, options, and cryptos, all commission-free.
Oh, okay.
There it is.
Paid sponsors, baby. Robinhood.
Other brokerages charge you up to $10 for every trade. Robinhood doesn't charge any commission fees, so you can trade stocks and keep all of your profits. I can't believe it either, Nick. Plus, there's no account minimum deposit needed to get started, so you can start investing at any level. The simple, intuitive design of Robinhood makes investing easy for newcomers and experts alike. View easy to understand charts and market data and place a trade in just 4 taps on your smartphone. You can also view stock collections, such as 100 most popular. With Robinhood, you can learn how to invest in the market as you build your portfolio, discover new stocks, track your favorite companies, and get custom notifications for price movements so you never miss the right moment to invest. You ready for this, Gil? Robinhood is giving listeners of the No Chill podcast a free stock.
Ooh, we get some free money?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And the good ones, too. Apple, Ford, Sprint, all to help you build your portfolio. So what you got to do? Sign up at nochill.robinhood.com.
Let's go, Robinhood. Giving out that stock, baby.
Let's all get rich.
Giving out that free stock to my people.
I get money for this?
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Man.
So big three. Speaking of money. But no, Gil, you're saying that you have some basketball left in you.
Hell no, it don't.
Yeah, you do.
I got 2 damn legs.
Just got to get
I got 1 game a week in me, baby.
Yeah.
All right.
1 game a
We
week.
better, because if I play and you quit and say, I can't do it, I'm going to just walk off and not play no more. I'm telling you. Don't try to get me on there and you leave.
Nah, man, I'm good. I got 4 months. I'm good. 4 months, I'm good.
And the league needs you. And you. Need personalities. You guys put butts in the seats.
If I don't want my money.
Why you keep looking at me, bro? I don't sign contracts. I ain't getting paid.
You are getting paid.
I ain't getting paid. My money goes straight.
So all his baby mamas, he getting paid for that.
I ain't getting paid. My money goes straight to the what's the name.
You know when somebody get money, they start stuttering.
I told them, hey, listen, I ain't trying to get paid. Y'all can send my money to charity because I ain't going to child support court. Not for this league.
All right, just give it to me.
Huh?
Give it to me.
Hey, yo, you and Cube talk about that, baby. We can do it to the most hated foundation.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Cool.
Dead ass.
I know.
Hey, I don't want a dollar. I ain't getting a dollar. Not 1 motherfucking dollar. This shit I'm doing here for free. For free. All right.
You just want to play.
Just want to play.
Love of the game.
Get out there and
So
play.
you want to get no money to nobody, huh?
Huh? I ain't got nothing for you. I ain't got nothing for you. Shit.
I got a lot of stuff. I want to promote on here too. I got a Swaggy Closet. It's a buy and resale. You know, I got Swaggy Closet. You go there, swaggycloset.com. Got all the best merch, best clothes out. You need to go there.
Yeah, we give a swag makeover.
Yeah.
Remember what? Let's talk about this. What happened? He had a little makeover on his own with the hair.
Like, what was
I thinking? I'm just a handsome guy, and I figure you're not handsome until you liked by all people, you know. And that's what I'm saying. I'm like a Michael Jackson, Prince icon, and I represent the world, you know. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
You had on pink leather tights, bro.
I know.
You had on pink leather tights with motherfucking a pink
Hair.
Your girl let you get away with that?
Yeah, man, you know, I wear the pants in my relationship. Like you,
pink
baby.
ones.
Like you, baby. I walk some people they say
Charles thought that shit was okay?
some people
Your daddy thought that shit was okay?
You know, some people live in their house, or some people tiptoe, some shit. How it go? Some people walk around their house.
Listen,
Some
half
people
the shit
tiptoe.
you know, the shit you try to come out with, I don't know, Nick, okay?
Cool.
Did your daddy think that shit was okay?
Oh, my daddy was an old player, baby.
Old play, that's what I'm saying, it was old player, old
I'm a
pimp.
new player.
It was like on first sight, I actually didn't think it was you.
I'm a pinky.
Look at him leaning to the side.
Man, my
Oh,
He had the
ass
pose
down.
down, everything.
Prince.
That makes a lot of sense.
I told you I'm an icon.
Work for Prince.
This new era can do that. We couldn't do that in my era.
Prince did it.
Why y'all couldn't? Dennis Rodman did it.
True.
You just a jigaboo suit wearing. Let's look at this suit. Come on, let's look up some of the Gilbert Arena suits. Can I go to here?
We was in that been it was in the era where we had to wear suits.
No, hell no.
I don't
not
even
them type of
half the
suits.
stuff y'all get away with now. I don't know how's that part of the dress code.
It
Yeah,
is
I don't know
dress
how they
code.
changed. They just
Gilbert
backed off. Adam Silver
Arenas.
probably just backed off. That.
Because
That was
in our
the
dress
Stern
code,
thing, right?
like what they're wearing now, that's what we used to wear. I mean, it was a little baggy and
It was very-
but we had to really put in suits like really
Yeah.
come like
Yeah.
looking like a
It was-
businessman,
it
and then
was like
eventually just
baggy sweatsuits and tees. Iverson, Jermaine
yeah.
O'Neal, whoever.
But that because they wore that on a bench.
But I
coming
think
to
you
the
know what
games,
changed-
we had club fits.
But I think the shoe companies change that. So Adidas or Nike or whatever, if you wear an Adidas suit, a tracksuit or whatever at a game, that's cool, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know when it. I don't know
I
when
think
it
that's what
switched.
changed it. And then now, like,
Well, change.
Now the clothes they wear is
you
like
wear a
what?
robe to a game or
and
whatever.
you'll be fined $50,000 for something like
Kuzma wore a robe the other night too. You saw
that.
that?
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, for real? That's shout out to
took-
Kuz, man. These young fashioneers, man, learning the game, man.
I guess the
No, but look,
the
like
new
they
look-
was rocking stuff like this. This is a big suit wearing, you feel me?
shit was fly.
Yeah.
That was the fly stuff I
Yeah,
ever
the collar
seen.
out.
Collar out,
Baby.
brown suit. Hold on, I got some more stuff for you too.
But the point is, you had your own style. Everyone does.
I didn't have my own style. I just wore suits.
But you wouldn't want to try to get into his lane, would you?
He tried.
No,
he
you
tried.
wouldn't.
I don't,
Oh, he tried.
Fashion changes so much that I'm not spending my money on fashion like that. I don't wear clothes like
He
that.
tried.
I don't go out.
He tried.
I don't go out to wear shit like that. Just give me a white t-shirt, some jeans, some shoes.
Keep
I'm
it
good.
simple. See, Nick, you got to appreciate that.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
He tried when he was like this. This when he was trying. See, the suits got smaller.
I want to talk about that mermaid.
So he ruined my life. Remember this mermaid?
Nah, I don't remember
Look
no
at you in the
mermaid.
mermaid.
Nah, that ain't me.
That looks like that outfit is like a South Beach
It's
thing,
a newer
right?
outfit,
Yeah.
right? It's newer as
Miami
Gil.
Vice.
What happened to that Gil?
He experimented.
Nah, I don't know nothing about no mermaids.
Trying to get me banned all my life.
Yeah, we're not talking about mermaid. Just the fashion choice.
Yeah, we talking about.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I got some more.
That's
You
another
got-
story.
That was a party, so I don't
no,
go to parties no more.
Because you
Why
had
you
that.
don't go to parties no more?
Ain't nothing at a party, Nick. Ain't nothing for me at a party. Party, Nick.
That was your birthday, right?
That was a clean fit right
That
there.
was a party. I don't do
What
parties no
happened
more.
to that Gil, man?
Huh?
What happened to Gil?
He got older.
The point is, Nick, though, for Gil had that time where he was trying to party, but he grew up.
No,
He's
no,
matured,
no,
right?
no,
Obviously, right?
No. I think life made him mature.
Life makes us all mature.
Yeah.
No, not everybody, because some people just say fuck it. And just but like at one time, he was like he wasn't a baking cake man all his life. Like I say, let me see when his life changed in 2013, 14. 2013, 14.
I got older, baby.
Things slow down.
How is it though? Like you've been out the league for like 6 years, 7 years.
Yeah, 5 years now.
For real?
5, 6 years now. 6 years, yeah.
How is that though?
What do you mean?
Like being out that long and you like still kind of like Gilbert. Like
The first year is the hardest. The first year, like being retired, is the hardest because you're so programmed growing up.
Yeah.
You're so programmed doing things at certain times.
man.
When them times come up and you ain't got nothing to do, it's like, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
Like, so from 11 to 1, that first year is like, what the fuck do I do with this time now? You know, sit there and drive. I'll drive all the way downtown to drive all the way back, wasted 2 hours. And then from like 5 to 8 o'clock when you're used to going to the gym, getting ready to, now that them 3 hours, you know, back sitting in traffic. Like I go to the donut shop, sit in line to get there first and be like, I don't want anything. Go somewhere else, do the same thing to come back to the donut shop just to waste 3 hours.
I feel like that is retirement life.
Now
Yeah.
try explaining a disappearance of 3 hours. Like, yo, so what'd you do for 3 hours? I went to the donut shop. I didn't want it, so I had to drive downtown because I wanted to get something else. But I didn't like that, so I drove back to the same donut shop and got the donut. But it's like sitting there doing that every single day, trying to, you know, gather up those 2 times because I don't play golf. You know, most guys play golf and they golf all day.
Shit, So that was a hobby, really.
Yeah. That was the hardest part. Just trying to, you know, in Orlando, you know, I can fish all day. You know, at the lakes, be out there fishing. But when I got here, it was just really, it's like, damn, it's just,
You could
what the
fish
fuck
here.
do I do at this time?
Gorman or some lake like that, right? Could.
That's crazy. I was wondering that. Like after you like stop like going to the gym and working.
Yeah, that's what I said. So like right now, you probably go to the gym at 11 to 1.
Yeah.
And,
But you also have to officially decide to retire. Not everybody does that.
Yeah.
Like, so you're gonna still try to play and stay active for you.
yeah, but I mean, you once reality hits a little bit, you start realizing like, you know, I ain't gonna get picked up no more, and those times are still there. Mm-hmm. And you know, you gotta remember, you're not used to being with your girlfriend between 11 and 1, so that ain't an option. You know, being with her from 11 to 1, that ain't an option. Like, nah, I don't know. 5 to 8, that ain't an option either. I don't want to see you. That was a time that I didn't supposed to see you. I was somewhere. Now you think I'm gonna sit on the couch with you between these two?
Well,
these 2 hours?
did you learn like, wow, she has a whole life to herself. See what else she did.
To be honest, I don't know if you pay attention to your girl, but no, I didn't pay attention.
No, I just like the time now. Like I realized I could do stuff that I never could planning to leave. Like doing a winter. Like I was just saying, I told my son like, "Damn, let's go to Big Bear or something like that." Because I never went skiing because I never had the chance to. So I'm just figuring out things to do and just.
Yeah, that's what I said. Now it's like you're trying to figure out things to do because you know it's this regular life. It never really existed because of high school, college, and NBA. So you never really had like people don't understand. You don't have Thanksgivings with family. You don't have Christmases with family because Thanksgiving you got to remember someone plays on the 24th and someone plays you play on the 24th or the 26th. Yeah. So if we play on the 26th,
either flying out.
we gotta be in that city on Thanksgiving. Yeah. So now you sitting in the ballroom eating with a whole bunch of other players that ain't, you know. So you ain't
family.
It ain't family. You know.
You might get lucky one time.
And if you do get lucky, like let's say you play on the Thanksgiving's on the 24th, you play on the 25th, you got to leave by 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
So y'all having Thanksgiving at noon. You're like, hey, yeah, woo, yeah, and then you out. So you don't really get to enjoy.
No, it's not kickback time. It's like if you have Thanksgiving at work. It's not really. It doesn't feel like
you don't really.
holiday.
So you don't get to like really spend holidays and see what's what. You don't get to do. Like All-Star Weekend. Like if a player can just make the All-Star and say, "Oh, you an All-Star," and you can take this week on vacation. Half them All-Stars, the older ones. Like the first timer, the first 2 timers, they'll probably want to play in the game. But after that, it's like I don't want. This is still work. Like you over there because look, you on Instagram looking at damn niggas in the Bahamas. Oh, damn man.
Yeah, you got to think like LeBron would like a break.
Yeah, you would like a break to be with your
long.
family and hang out and do something fun for them little week.
That, you think they gonna make the playoffs?
Who?
LeBron.
I think so. And the 2 teams in front of them, you got
Clippers and the Kings.
Clippers and the Kings. I don't see the Kings or the Clippers
I don't know.
holding
the
on to the
Kings
spot.
are playing hard. The
Yeah,
Clippers you think will fall
you
back.
gotta remember, young teams play hard, but they don't have that it factor that can get them to the spot. And
But
then
still,
same
it's
thing
only
with
like
Clippers.
20
Clippers
games
is
left though, right?
Huh?
It's only like 20 games.
There's 20 games left.
And the
I mean, I can
Clippers,
see the Lakers going 15-5 in the last 20.
They gonna have to.
Yeah,
'Cause
20-5 gets them in the 8th spot.
Cause the Clippers like 5 games in front of them though.
3.
3 now. Yeah, they won last night.
Yeah,
They 3. I thought they was more. I thought they was like
but
34.
there's only 2 games in a loss column in front of the Lakers. So
What do you think about this though for LeBron? I mean, he's 34. He is declining, right? You can see it, like, body's wearing down.
See him flying.
How long do you think he plays for?
him, 40, 41.
40, 41? Hell no. I think LeBron want to live. Yeah, I don't think he want to play that long. I think he might play.
His last year, I personally, his last year would be his son's rookie year.
Yeah. And that's only if
That's still 4 years.
And that's you got to remember.
4 years.
And that's
So that's 38.
So he's at 38. So
said
he's at least
41.
38. We got to remember, we put college. You got to remember that's 38 as he's a senior.
No, his son. They changed the
Freshman.
rule.
I know. That's what I'm saying. His son can come out in high school, and I'm pretty sure if the Lakers have a pick, I don't give a fuck. That pick is 4, 5, 6, and his son is not 4, 5, 6. His son's scoring 4, 5, 6
For sure.
for sure.
And that's the only reason he play. If his son wasn't into basketball and stuff, I think.
Yeah, I think he
would.
would.
I think he'd play.
But if you were a big time free agent,
If I'm LeBron, knowing what I know compared to what Jordan, Kobe, and Kareem did, I'm gonna play to break their records.
he's about to pass Jordan.
Yeah, but I'm gonna play like if I'm him, I'm playing to beat Kareem's record, because at the end of the day, all people see is that name at the top. So even though if you're a Jordan fan, you still came from Jordan. When little kids look at it, they don't see Jordan at the top, so it's like, if I'm LeBron, that James is gonna be number 1.
People really don't care about that though. Like, they still, even though Kareem is the all-time leading scorer, they say Michael Jordan's the best player ever.
We say Michael Jordan is the best player because that's the era we came
Y'all
from.
say that. I don't say that. I say Kobe.
If you 50, 60, you think Dr. J's the best ever.
Nah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. In Wilt's era, when Wilt's era, there's no thought process
it's
of
not.
Jordan being better
But
than Wilt.
now it's like the bigs don't get as much credit as they used to back in the day.
Yeah.
Like Wilt and Kareem.
But that's what I'm saying is that it just all depends on what era you came from.
But you still can see film and compare Jordan, LeBron.
Jordan
still jumps out on you on film.
Yeah, you
watch
but,
Jordan highlights. It's
but
ridiculous.
Because Jordan still played through the '90s and the 2000s. Like you talk about watching Bob Cousy dribble up and down.
Obviously,
out of
yeah.
here with that bozo basketball. But that
And
was
even
the
Wilt
that
was
was
so
the
much
basketball.
bigger than everybody. That you look at him against like Shaq, it would be a totally different ball game.
Of course.
Right.
I say, who's the best player now out of Kobe, LeBron, Jordan?
Who's the best player?
Like putting in 1, 2, 3.
I would say I'll go 1-1-2.
What you mean?
Like
one?
even?
Jordan's 1 in scoring. Jordan's 1 in scoring. LeBron's 1 in overall basketball, and Kobe's 2 in scoring.
No, Kobe scored more. He beat Jordan in
Yeah,
scoring.
he passed Jordan.
But I'm just saying, as a
But
scorer.
LeBron's going to pass both of them.
But I mean, as of a scorer, Jordan was just a better scorer.
You're saying LeBron's a more complete basketball
He's a more
player.
complete basketball player, so it's hard for me to compare Jordan versus LeBron, and LeBron is not a natural scorer. He's not an A-Rod. He's not a home run hitter. He's a Jeter type of player. So it's like hard trying to say, all right, this guy played the game all the way around. This guy was just a home run hitter. You know, I can't compare these two, but I can compare Kobe and Jordan.
Right, very
Put
similar.
Jordan over Kobe?
Yeah.
Have to.
No, you don't have to.
Jordan was a Bugatti. His body was a Bugatti. His jumping ability, 48-inch vertical. His type 2 fibers, the way he burst, the way his speed. He's a Bugatti. Kobe was a Lamborghini.
No.
Kobe is more skilled. He had a
38-inch vertical.
Kobe could shoot better.
He had a 38-inch vertical.
Kobe could shoot better.
38. That's like me jumping with you.
Kobe handle was better.
Huh?
Kobe handle was better.
Evolution.
It's all right, so he's better.
Evolution doesn't make you better.
Evolution, you get better.
Your skill level gets better, but you don't get better. Like, if you take away skill, you take away all the things that evolution can do. Kobe and Jordan's attributes, Kobe is not even on the same stratosphere. No. This is like Westbrook ability versus Curry's.
Nah.
Like, like Jordan had a 10-inch vertical higher than
Jordan was
Kobe.
a more free
So
athlete.
when Kobe's vertical was 38 inches.
And what's Jordan?
46.
No.
Yes.
Jordan don't hold the all-time record of vertical leaps.
Yeah, he does.
No, he don't. Check it. See who's on there.
But it's better than Kobe's.
What'd you say?
You're not.
Bet 1,000. How much you want to bet?
The most active
How much you want to bet?
The best active player is a 45-inch.
Let's look.
It's 45 inches.
How much
and
you want to bet?
That's Chicago.
Can we bet a shot?
Zach LaVine. No, I don't want to go on the internet where it says you jumped 45-inch vertical. Your standing vert was 30. No. Your jumping vert was 40.
Oh, you're crazy. Let's do this.
Let's find this.
Let's find
source. But are you saying that it's resume or skill set?
I say when you take the motors, just count the motors. One person's motor was it was a Bugatti.
Right.
One was a Lamborghini who tooled and changed all his attributes to get closer to Bugatti. But Kobe could have never been physically gifted like Michael Jordan was. Yes, skill. So he had to skill up.
Right.
He had to be more skilled and more technical than Jordan could have ever been because Jordan didn't need to. When Jordan got 40, Jordan still had a 42-inch vertical. So
Jordan was still extremely skilled.
But at 40 years old, Jordan was still more athletic than Kobe was ever.
Yeah, so
that's the difference.
Better
if you
athlete.
saying
that's why at 40 he can average 20.
So you saying Zion the best player ever did?
No, I'm just saying when you take these guys' attributes, you say, all right, we're gonna break you, we're gonna break everything down. Kobe's engine just wasn't high, it couldn't get here. So now the fact that Jordan was skilled, Jordan could play the game. Kobe can get there. It's like Venus Williams and Serena. Venus is way more technical and way more skilled than Venus, but Venus is so much stronger and gifted and stronger, powerful, that she just weighs and weighs and weighs on what Venus' ability can possibly do. So she don't have to be as technical because she's just powerful, stronger. But when you say who's the best by skill-wise, Venus is a more skilled tennis player than Serena is, but Serena's way better because she just can't. Like if them two played one-on-one, Jordan will beat Kobe every single time.
I'm not going there.
Also, Kobe patterned his game after Jordan.
It don't matter.
They're just two different. It was just two different. It was just two different beasts. People don't understand that. They were just two different beasts of players. Mm-hmm. Like Kobe is a Mayweather. They were machine. They were machine-like people who took normal ability and turned it into extreme greatness. instead of being said, oh, he's Muhammad Ali, and that Muhammad Ali just doing that Bo Jackson.
It was just natural.
That he was gifted.
You saying he worked for it.
Who?
You saying Kobe worked?
Kobe worked to be as great as Jordan. Jordan was given all the attributes.
It's like Jordan set the
Like
bar.
that was like if me and you playing, your attributes are way better than mine. Your arm length.
Oh, there you go, Nick.
You know what I mean? Your arm length, your jumping ability, your creativity. So for me to compete, I have to do 20 times more just to get to your level. If you do half, you're still gonna keep going.
But still.
But that's what I said. Like I can't say these guys as 1, 2, and 3 because they're so different. They're just so different players. Like, I'll just say 1-1, Kobe's 2 behind Jordan in that category.
It's funny.
LeBron has his own category. Magic Johnson's in that category.
Right. Like, why rank them?
Because
They're just all good. Appreciate they're all good, right? Why do we have to rank everybody?
Because that's what we do.
I hate the fact that y'all seem like nobody could ever be better than Jordan.
You know what's so funny? I feel that too. But that's why I say that in his category, he's 1. Kobe was the closest to it. When it comes to overall game, LeBron is that. Now, when you say, well, who's the best who's ever played? LeBron, Wilt, those guys.
But Jordan never lost either of them.
I mean, he didn't play nobody though to me.
It ain't about who he played. It's like his teams.
Yeah, he did.
His teams were. His teams was better. Like people don't understand. Like Jordan's teams were great teams. Like
playing against Mark Price, that was his number 2.
But I'm just saying the teams was great. Like LeBron was on the Cavs. Jordan was Golden State. That's who they were.
The second time. When they had Rodman and Pippen and Kukoc.
Yeah, Rodman,
the first
Pippen.
time, I mean, they were all.
But you still had Pippen. Like when people say, well, you know, when Jordan left and came back. When Jordan left, the Bulls were still number 2 in the fucking Eastern Conference.
I think that's what it is.
They were still number 2. There was no way fucking Cleveland was going to be Cleveland wasn't going to be number 12 in the Eastern Conference. So that shows you how bad that team was. Yeah. You know, so the fact that we're laughing because the guy's losing, well, look at that fucking teams he's having. He has some shit players. Yeah.
But Jordan had some shit players before when they lost to Boston, like 80s.
Yeah, and that's why he was losing.
Yeah, and they would get all the way to Detroit, and Detroit was that much better. So
and I hate the fact that when people say, "Oh, Jordan and Larry Bird and Magic, they didn't have to leave." Yeah, they were in prime cities, motherfuckers. I wouldn't have left either. I wouldn't have left either. You think if LeBron was in LA the first time, you think he would have left? Hell no. Because everybody Magic, everybody wants to come here. Jordan, everybody wanted to come to Chicago. I mean, you're talking about Ron Harper averaged 21 and sacrificed 21 points a game to come play with Jordan to average 3. To win a championship. That's what people do for those 3 cities. Nobody doing that for Cleveland.
Nah, he couldn't get
You ain't telling me. The Love got there on a trade.
That's why Tristan out there is tripping.
But that's what I said. That's what I said. Love got there on a trade. It's not like he said, all right, look, I'm sacrificing. I'm going to come on down there. I'm going to sacrifice my 24 and 12 to come on down to Cleveland. Yeah, to average 16 and 8. No, he wasn't doing that.
He got like Channing Frye.
Yeah, you're going to get you're going to get bottom feeding, you know, guys who's willing to come there or over the hill guys who's willing to come there for free agency. But you wasn't going to get no big free agents.
They had a team with Kyrie, though. If Kyrie would have never got hurt, I think it would have been different the first season.
They would have won. They would have probably won that. The first championship. The first one they would have probably won. At the end of the day, that shit would have probably ended up the same 2-1.
The other way, though, to me, I think.
Because you wouldn't have thought Cleveland would win the next year.
Yeah, Cleveland.
When they were 7-3 and 9. Yeah, so it's kind of like they
it is. I mean, but that's what I said. It's not like if he had Katie and Clay and Draymond. We'll be like, man, that shit ain't even fair, man. He only winning 10 championships because he got 2 other people with him. You know, shit, Jordan had motherfucking Pippen and Rodman with him. All first teamers. Like, there's 5 spots on all defense, first team. 3 of them came for the motherfucking Bulls. And Ron Harper was just as great at defense. So you're talking about 3 dudes on the same team that's all NBA defense. What? Come on, that was no fucking sorry-ass team right there.
But then they didn't play nobody, though. To me. Name one team they played. Well, I like the Seattle. Cause
Seattle
was nice, yeah.
I mean, you got to remember, back then, they didn't...
Even Utah, too.
But
they
to
were.
me, I don't know whose stats I hate. That's like considered the greatest point guard is John Stockton.
Why you hate his stats?
Because I don't, like, to me, I don't think he's a top 5 best point guards.
Everyone tells you that dude
but you
was
gotta
so
remember,
tough and he knew
we
how
got to
to...
remember, when we talk about point guards, we have to talk about that era of point guards. Like, when people say, yo, what's your top 5? You remember when I said it, when I said Steph ain't a top 5 point guard, because the era I come from, we were hybriding. You know, so...
Combo guard.
Yeah, we were combo guard. Like, if I played against Steve Nash and John, I'd bust they motherfucking ass, you know, because I'm a scorer. So my mentality of scoring, trying to score 40 on this guy that's only going to take 10 shots, that's not fair. You know, so when you talk about top 5 point guards, you know, you're talking about, you know, the Mark Jacksons. And I seen somebody who had 20.
Stockton's better than Mark Jackson.
When I seen somebody who had 24 assists and 0 points. You can only do that.
Scott Skiles?
Nah, but you can Scott Skiles. Those are point guards. So now when you talk about the Currys and, you know, the Westbrooks, it's unfair to those older guys for these young guys to be put in the same category. Because
Couldn't
you gotta
Lonzo
remember,
be that?
huh?
Yeah, so why
Alonzo's
you
a peer point guard.
So why you can't do that? Why you talking down on Lonzo when he's...
I'm just saying, because Alonzo's pure point guard is like, because I see his flaw and I see what he can't do and why he can never average 12 assists.
Why is that?
Because he doesn't create. He's not like Rondo. He's not getting in there. You help, I make an easy pass.
Ball
He
fakes
just gets
and,
it. He's just doing this. And
He's a
that
look
way
ahead.
that way of playing, you're not going to be a consistent guy who can be like 12, 13, because to average 12 assists, you have to do stuff. It's not just, I'm just going to pass it around 100 times and no, you have to do something for that. You got to get in, you got to really be playing basketball to really get those type of assists.
I think he could do something because you're not just going to get to the lead and not do nothing.
It happens. I mean,
He got a good salesman. His dad was a great
but like that's
salesman.
look at
Great salesman.
but look at Zoe and look at Rondo, right? They're both pass first point guards, but one looks 10 times better at it. Because that's what Rondo does. I'm gonna create, probe, get in the lane, you're gonna help, I'm gonna make these. Like if you look at Steve Nash highlights, half the time he made a pass, he was in the paint. Making these passes. Zoe don't get past the free throw line.
Right.
I mean, the 3-point line.
Guys like Rondo or I was looking at Andre Miller the other day. Guys like that, they don't give up their dribble.
Yeah, they don't get injured. They stay in that lane. They're making you commit. Like these guys, like they couldn't shoot the.
If you're in the lane now, you just got
to
shoot it.
For guys who couldn't shoot the ball, why would anybody ever be open?
What about Ben Simmons?
But he don't attack.
Ben Simmons do attack.
But that's what I'm saying. He don't attack enough. I think he's so into the, okay, you're gonna sit in the lane. I'm gonna pat. Like if you're gonna sit in the lane, I'm gonna drive all the way to you. All right, what are you gonna do now? You're gonna back up and I'm a dunk, or you're gonna stop me now? He don't know that yet.
Well, he'll post you up now.
Yeah.
Like he'll post you up, but when people sag off of him, he's still gonna shoot that jumper. Like.
That's because
He doesn't not all the time, but he doesn't understand that if they back up, eat that space up and see what they do after that. Yeah. That's what Rondo was good at. Like I remember when we played him, it's like, yo, we're gonna sit in the lane, and it's like, nah. Don't sit in the lane on him because he's gonna come and drive to the lane. Yeah. And then now he's in the paint, and now that's where we don't want Rondo. Mm-hmm. So we gonna just play regular defense on him, keep his ass out of the paint. So now our job was to keep Rondo from driving. So now we got to play defense on him instead of sitting at the free throw line trying to clog the lane up.
I remember his bust y'all. Hey, but look though.